Or a little even?
Hello, welcome.
Oh, welcome.
I got started before you were ready. We're just positioning ourselves.
Positioning, yeah. Make sure I'm okay. Yeah. My hair okay. Okay, I'm good.
And that's what it's like in our studios these days.
It
We're
is.
just so self-conscious
Yeah.
and trying to be best of behavior and saying all the right things.
Oh my God, best of behavior?
Yeah, best behavior.
Is that possible?
No, I
for
don't think
me?
so. No,
Mm.
I don't think so. Your behavior is always best.
I guess so.
Sure it is.
Yeah.
Anyway, we have had a really nice week, actually.
We have.
And there's
Yeah.
been like a fair bit of sunshine, weather report wise.
Yes, yes.
Except for today.
Except for today.
Wouldn't you know it?
Yeah.
And then we had, look, Lorena's here.
Oh, hi, Lorraine.
Oh,
Good
my
morning.
goodness. I
Good
just
morning,
was
good
talking
night.
to you.
Yeah.
Good middle of the night.
Yeah.
Hi, Wanda.
Hi,
Sitcoe.
Wanda, Donna.
Nice to see you. Nice and sunny and cool. That's good. We're going to get another 4 days anyway, according to the weather report, which, we all know they kind of lie sometimes.
Yes.
Or at least they don't predict exactly right. But
Yes.
we're supposed to be getting sunny and cool ourselves.
Yes. Yeah. Tomorrow it's supposed to be bright and sunny, but cool.
But today is stitching weather.
Yes. Today is stitching weather. So can I go and stitch then today?
You did yesterday, and you didn't even ask me then.
I didn't stitch yesterday.
You did too.
I stitched the day before.
No, you stitched on my thing, remember? I had forgotten to put some back stitching.
That was the day before.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, days are like blending into one another.
Yeah,
We're just so busy.
It was Wednesday. It was not yesterday.
I apologize. Yeah. Okay, well,
but I did.
Go then and stitch.
I might have to finish that off today, so maybe I'll do that.
We have to ask ourselves whether we're allowed to stitch because there's so much else to do
There
too.
is.
And it's like, this is a stitching company, not, bookkeeping, layout, all the other things company.
Yeah.
Although we do love all of our
I love everything.
So.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
So the stitching, as much as I love it, tends to go on the back burner until everything else is done, and quite often not everything else is done.
I know, isn't that the truth? And even though I'm supposed to stitch for the work, it's not always possible, and so I stitch in the evenings.
Absolutely.
I think that that new little design for the little cottage is coming along, right?
It is.
And I don't think, is it here?
It is here.
Oh.
You want me to go grab it?
What do you think?
Should we show it?
Can you show it?
It's really cute. How about we just say that?
It's a cute little, what's it called then?
It's called Northwoods Cottage.
Yes, exactly. And I finished that a week ago, and Lisa's in the process of creating it into a leaflet, so it will be out soon.
Absolutely.
And it will go along with all of our other little blocks.
Yes.
Victorian cottage, all those.
Exactly, like all these ones.
Yeah, exactly.
There,
we say exactly a lot, don't we? We do say exactly a lot.
We do.
I know. Exactly.
It must be a Canadian thing.
Hey. So I'm going to have to check and see who all is here because it's not scrolling.
It's not scrolling. Oh, okay.
But that's okay.
Yeah.
Marley is here. Hello from Brazil.
Hi, Marley.
Hola. Loretta.
Trisha. Good morning, Dory.
We're saying your names really quickly because we want to acknowledge you if we can. But it's not always easy to say something personal to everybody. But thank you for checking in. Checking in is so nice for us. Then we know who's there and we can say hello to everybody.
Yeah. Carol and Jennifer.
Here. Jennifer Gowan. We do argue like sisters. Yeah. No, we're not. Yes, we are. Emma Knotts.
We're sisters of the heart. How about that? Yeah.
Serena Dubé. There she is. Washington, Pennsylvania. Brenda Licklier. Hello.
Mary.
All stitch every day.
Yeah.
I think you're right, Brenda. And we should have a little finger, somebody's saying that to us in the morning. You should stitch today.
Yeah.
That would be good.
And it does keep you sane, that's for sure. Yes.
Yes, we feel that too. Mary Woodrowitz is getting some snow. Uh-oh. Loretta says, show it.
Okay, I might in a few minutes then.
Hi, Tammy. It's good to see you.
Yeah.
And Michelle Seltzer. Hello, Shelley. Good to see you. Donna, I want to see the cottage. I want to see the cottage. Oh, that's so cute. I guess we were.
I'll go get it then.
She didn't want to get up and get it. Good morning, happy Friday. Time for stitching this weekend, exactly. Please, 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 says Karen Peterson. She's off to the other part of the office. Dory says, your cottages are so cute. Thank you. I really like them too. They kind of go with everything. Like you can stitch a cottage pretty much in a weekend. And this one is the latest one. And then I'm going to do a big one pretty soon. Oh, here she comes. Not a big cottage, a big piece.
Oh, big design, yes.
Yeah, I was talking to Lisa about it last night. I said, I'm just not like feeling what I'm going to be
Whimsical.
doing. I want to do something
heartfelt
that's important. Exactly. Not just another repeat of what I thought of before, but something that's matching the occasion in which we all find ourselves. And, you know, I've done some other things like There's No Place Like Home, and what's the other one?
Stay Home and Safe.
Stay Home and Stitch.
Stay Home and Stitch, yeah.
But on that same level, it's not just about stitching at home. It is also about how we survive. And I've been looking at quotes, things about hope and belief. And I think that I'm going to make a larger sampler next. And I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Because I miss all my specialty stitches. I've been doing a lot of cross
stitching.
stitching.
A lot of cross stitch, yeah. Get back to some specialty stitches with some drawn thread work and heart hanger. And I can hardly wait.
I can too. I can hardly wait too. I'm going to go today and I'm going to get the linen ready. And I'm going to get some threads and just
play with threads
and see what happens.
Can I come?
Yeah, sure.
It's kind of a rainy day. It's a good day to be creative and you know, not think about business things.
Exactly. Yeah. Although we do love our business.
We do love our business. But yes, we do. But you know, on a rainy Friday, it's nice to do something else.
Yes, well, we can spend a half hour together. That'd be fun. Good. Joy says, good morning from Sydney, Australia, 3 a.m. and pouring rain. Oh. Hey, isn't it supposed to be like warmer now because you're getting spring?
Yeah.
Anyway, right. I'm always confused by by your upside down weather to us.
And 3 a.m. Good for you for getting up.
Paulette, you found us. Well done. Thank you. Yeah, we feel cheerful most of the time. Good morning.
Most days.
Yeah, we kind of hide the grumpy side of us.
Sometimes.
At the end of the day, you should see us. You go, okay, bye.
Yeah, it's very hard for me to hide too much of anything. So, you know.
Isn't that the truth? Yeah, what you see is what you get. Good morning from Connecticut from Sue and Becky Klaga. And thank you, Sue, for coming and joining us again. Yes, I miss you too, and I miss everybody back east. This is usually the time that we used to go for Stitcher's Hideaway retreats, or I used to go. Not this year, but you know, who knows? It could be in the future. Exactly. Sandy Werbitsky's here.
Yeah. Hi, Sandy and Tammy. What are you doing cleaning your 12-year-old daughter's bedroom?
Yep, she's got to learn. Trust me, I didn't teach my children to clean their own bedrooms. Force them is more like it. I didn't want to. It was too much trouble. I did it myself. And honestly, they are messy girls now. They're nice, but I recommend highly that you start teaching them to clean it themselves.
Yes.
No offense to you, because you're probably doing things that they wouldn't be able to do.
That's right.
Maybe they're cleaning windows or
you're getting under the bed where they probably just stuff things. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking.
I can just imagine.
You're missing some dishes, are you, Tammy?
Barbara Lutomirska is here. Hello.
Hi, Barbara.
Good to see you. And Wanda says, awesome.
Yeah,
Michelle
about
says,
your new
yay.
design.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Specialty stitches to show. Yes, it's been so long. I think the last large design I did was one of the daughter sampler or one of those.
That was one of the last larger ones. You did the cat sampler, which was medium size.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I don't know if mine will end up being that large, but
as the mothers and daughters or the sisters samplers,
but
that large.
I like to keep enough space on either side to, if I want to make it large,
absolutely,
I can.
Then you can.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Tammy says maybe
see where the road leads you, right?
Yeah, exactly. Tammy says maybe include family with the bigger cottage piece.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't think that you understood, though. I'm not doing a bigger cottage. I'm doing a bigger piece.
Yeah.
So the cottages will always be... Oh, speaking of which, you just went and
I went and got it, but I'm still teasing them, so you know.
Oh, you needy.
Okay, you guys ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Here we go. And as you can see, I've been doing the back stitching.
She has too.
Yeah. So there we go. Is
There
it
it
focusing?
is. It's actually really cute with the light on it.
It's
and
really
everything.
cute.
Yeah, I like looking at it backwards like this because it's kind of like backwards for us on our screen. Oh no, it isn't. Oh well, that's silly of me. I thought it was backwards, but it's not. How did that happen?
Yeah.
Anyway, then thank you very much
You're
for
welcome.
showing it. It's just getting ready to be released. Kathy Marone is here from Arizona. Karen Krause, hello. And Jillian Burst. Tanya.
Sandy.
Aw, she loves our show. It's
Hasn't bothered and I can't walk in there anymore. I don't blame you, Tammy.
That's cute. One more I need to have. Just a minute. I scrolled by all these people.
Yeah.
Mm-mm-mm.
Elaine. Good morning, Elaine.
Oh, she's having a throwaway fest. Oh, I used to do that too, Tammy.
Exactly.
Way to go.
Yeah.
You'll never miss it. Good rainy morning, says Elaine. Great day for stitching and creating. You're probably not just stitching. You're probably painting and all sorts of other. Have you ever, Elaine, done any, welding or sculpture? She's done so many.
She has done a lot of many creative things. Yeah,
Elaine is our recently hired employee. She's wonderful.
Yeah.
And occasionally she comes into our chat group on Friday morning, even though she was just here working yesterday and the day before.
Exactly. How was your walk, Elaine?
Loretta says, very cute. Thank you. Lorraine says, one more I must have.
Oh.
Love the pattern. Thanks, Donna. Very sweet. Your hideaway. You got one like that? That's so nice. Thanks, Dory. Love the Northwoods Cottage. Thank you, Lisa.
You're welcome, Loretta.
And an awful lot of people have had either a cottage like that, or they've stayed in one, rented one.
Yes.
I mean, it's not always Northwoods either, as long as it's kind of like in the forest.
That's right.
Right? It's that kind of a mountain. It could be a mountain cabin if I put a mountain behind it.
Could be up on like Washington or something like that.
Yeah, it could.
Although I don't know. Yeah, there's probably a river running.
Well, there is a river.
There is a river on there, yeah.
The river runs through it.
The river runs through it. I haven't seen that movie for a long time, actually.
Well, I'm going to let you guys in on my, my creative process as I'm going through the next big sampler, because I think that would be a really lovely,
interesting
sharing experience for me.
Absolutely.
Because I never do.
No.
I get started and then I keep it all to myself.
Yes.
And then I come bring it out. And it's okay to do it that way, but it is also more fun to maybe share once a week to see where I've gotten to.
Your progress, absolutely.
And what I'm thinking about and stuff. So if it's interesting to you, we'll do that. But I thought we might do that in a video
absolutely.
rather than on Facebook.
On Facebook.
But so then we can publish it to YouTube and show it there.
I think that's a great idea.
Anyway, you guys tell us what you think.
Maybe, Friday afternoons we could have like an hour or two of stitching video.
Oh, you snuck that in there, didn't you? That was good. She's always wanting to stitch on Friday.
I have to.
Anyway, that sounds great.
Oh, good. I'm glad your walk was good.
Oh, look, she's sculpted. She's soldered. Oh, goodness. I know. And I must say that not just Elaine, Kathleen and Carolyn and Elaine and you and I had this wonderful little lunch upstairs in my house, and it was so nice this week. We all got together on a Tuesday. Many of us were working. Several people had to actually come in for that. And we had soup and buns and salads and
delicious soup.
It was all great.
It was all good.
And it was the first time that we'd all actually been together. Somewhat distance, but because we work together all the time, we are actually fairly safe. Yeah. We've got the mower here.
I saw him pull up and I thought, wouldn't you know it, Friday morning and they show up. But hey, what can you do?
There wasn't going to be very much mowing from now on, though.
No.
Because the grass will stop growing. Jean Morrison says, good morning from sunny and warm Atlanta. Awesome. I love dollhouses.
Oh,
Jennifer
mhm.
Gowan says 39 viewers.
Oh,
Yay! So, what did you bring us today for stitching? Because
What
we focus on a stitch every week.
we do exactly. And the stitch this week is the Smyrna Cross, and it's from BCS 104, which is actually a Christmas design. So
You got to be careful of that
shine,
light.
shine.
Yeah, exactly. But anyway, that's the little kit, right?
Exactly.
You don't have to show the
Don't
kit.
have
really.
to show the kit.
No, but you can see it.
But the ornament is really, really cute.
And the Smyrna Cross is all the way around the outside.
It's the red all the way around the outside, and then there's larger ones, green ones in the corner.
Yeah, they're covering like six strands of
Six
fabric
threads,
threads, right?
fabric threads.
Exactly.
And this is such a cute little design.
I always laugh when two of us keep saying exactly. I don't know how you guys can stand it. I want to say hello to Annette Keisters. Good evening from the Netherlands. I'm stitching while watching.
Yay.
Welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Goeiedag. That's pretty much all I can think of at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Linda Marchand is here.
Yeah, hi Linda.
And you had brought out some very interesting notes.
I did, and you know it was used a lot in needlepoint Smyrna crosses, and it was used popular during the Victorian era. But then
I think that's really appropriate.
Absolutely Victorian era, and then it came back in the 50s and 60s.
Can you believe it? It's the Victorian era.
That's right.
Do you get it?
I get it.
Okay.
Yeah. I got it. It's a simple stitch, and it forms a dense square basically.
Yeah, kind of a raised one too. A little bump on it.
Little bump on it.
Mhm.
Yeah, depending on, you can do it over 2 fabric threads, 4 fabric threads, 6 fabric threads. It has to be an even amount of fabric threads.
If you're going to make them even, then it'll all look even.
Absolutely.
If, on the other hand,
well,
and
you
I
can
believe
do it on 5.
I believe
Yeah.
I've done that.
Yeah, you have done it on 5.
Done it on 5, and then the last leg, the one that goes horizontal, has to go either in the upper part or in the lower part.
Yeah,
it's just
absolutely.
not equal then, but it does look interesting. What else do you have on here? It's also called the double cross, which
double
is
cross.
interesting.
Yeah,
and
it's a cross stitch, and then it's a St. Andrew's cross, which is basically an upright cross.
Mm-hmm. Yes, exactly. So that's just what I was going to say.
Oh, good. I took your words right out of your mouth.
Out of my mouth. So it's a cross and a cross.
Yeah.
And the upright cross is always on top.
Yes.
And I believe the horizontal stitch is always on top as well.
Yes, the last stitch is always the horizontal as far as
I know.
I'm concerned. Yeah.
Exactly. And of course, we're always right. So it's got to be right.
That's the way I do it.
We don't know what's really right. Okay, so that's it, I think, right?
Yeah.
They call it a texture, simple, dense, square, textured over even number of threads.
And it's used quite a bit for, roof lines or baskets or, things like that.
Architectural details. Yes, I think that's true. I usually mostly use them for dividing bands in my samplers.
Yes.
But I've used them on edges of things like the boxes or just like you can use them in so many different spots. They have an effect if you use 2 different strands of different kinds of colors.
Of cloth, absolutely.
Just like all multiple or combined stitches, you can get things that actually make them look different if you combine them with an over dye and a solid. There's a whole bunch of different ways of using a Smyrna Cross, but I use it all the time. I don't think there's a piece that I don't use a Smyrna Cross
You've used it a lot.
It's very handy.
It's a fun stitch to do. So
it goes quickly. Exactly. Hello, Cynthia Tenney. You're here. Karen Peterson loves it.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good to hear.
One of the Donna's favorite stitches. It's one of my favorite stitches too.
Mm-hmm. So. I'm not quite sure what Karen Peterson loves, but it'll be interesting to find out. Karen Peterson, what do you love? Because we've been talking for a while, and I kind of lost track of where we were.
Could be Northwoods Cottage.
Is it?
Could be.
Could be the Smyrna Cross. Do you love the Smyrna Cross? Maybe that's what it is.
So we've got a couple of designs that have used the Smyrna Cross in them. One is the Thanksgiving sampler. Oh, go up here. And it's actually used in the basket. I can't see where I'm actually pointing. So
let's see. The basket is right there. And if we want to see it, You have to kind of go a little close. There it is. It's really hard to see.
Okay.
Just the same.
I'm gonna let that go.
Yeah, sure. I've got it. I've got it.
Good, good, good.
See, I can hold it because guess what? I'm short.
You're
When
short?
you're tall, it just, it's really difficult to find a way to hold it. Okay, there we go. Okay, that's the top, and you can see it in the basket. And then, of course, everyone can see the printing. I'm going to go fairly slowly so that you can see all the detail in the Thanksgiving sampler, not just the Smyrna Cross. The cool thing, I've already shown the Thanksgiving sampler one time, but I think that I usually go fairly quickly, and this time I'm even standing up so that you can see it a little bit more clearly. It's such a long one, but it's coming up for the American people, and this is an American styled Thanksgiving sampler, I would say, in general, even though we have Canadian Thanksgiving too. We don't play football outside. I think I've said that several times. I love the heart hanger at the bottom.
I love the heart hanger too.
I
love the color of the bottom thread you use for the satin stitches.
Exactly.
The blocks.
Yeah, I did too. It turned out so well, that gingerbready, yummy kind of gold, dark gold.
Yes.
Just went with everything.
Yeah.
And you found this finishing fabric, didn't you?
I think both of us found it.
Oh,
Didn't we go
yes,
shopping
we went-
together one
that's
day?
right,
And
we
were
did.
looking at fabric and we found that one, and then we found the rust color that went with it.
Around the back.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. She
And
did
same with
such a nice
the
job.
inside border part one too, which is slightly different.
This took a long
Yeah.
time to create, and I think the reason that it turned out so well is because we really worked on it together, so that the colors all went together with the finishing as well.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's one that's got a Smyrna
Yeah.
Cross.
Yeah, it is.
She's got a couple more over there.
I do. Exactly.
We're trying to keep in
You've got one there, which is
the mode of autumn.
autumn. Yes.
Because there was a lot of spring ones that had Smyrna Crosses
there was.
in them, but we did find one, and I think the Smyrna Cross. Let me just check and see where it is.
Right here.
Oh, that's it.
Yes.
Okay, my
With
eyesight is not
an over dyed thread.
Okay, so you can see my finger. Okay, so that's where it is. Now I don't know if we can actually get close enough. I hope so. There we go. Okay, now it's resting on the table in front of us. Oh my goodness, that's nice and sharp, isn't it? So you can see the overdyed and how nice that is when you see a Smyrna Cross that's overdyed. And guess what? This is the Halloween sampler called Trick or Treat. This one and any other Halloween patterns that we are going to show you today will be in a mail out today because they're going to be heavily on sale. And also their ACK packs, etc. this weekend. It's a Halloween sale this weekend. Yay! So this one actually really looks nice with this velvet all the way around it, doesn't it?
Absolutely. Yeah.
So there we go. There's the rest of it. And, oh, did I show you the spider? Spider at the bottom. It's also a spider web heart hanger stitch. So I don't know if that's something that appeals to you guys, but I really had fun with the spider web.
You did, yes. And then we've got, this is an oldie.
It is kind of old.
It is an oldie one.
What year is that? Does it say it all?
Well,
2008 is when I stitched it.
I think you stitched it long before that. I think it was in the 90s you did this one.
I can't remember, and the reason that I can't you'll know what it is when I show it to you, but maybe this was stitched in 2008 by someone else, because I must say, I did not stitch it in 2008. This was done, like you say, more towards the end of the 90s.
Exactly.
Anyway,
I'm thinking 97, 98,
want to
something
see
like
it?
that.
She wants to see it.
Okay, here we go. And it is, and I just want to find where it is. It is the old Canada sampler, and actually the Smyrna Cross is right up there.
Oh, all the way along the Parliament buildings.
That's right.
Those Parliament buildings are in Ottawa, and they really are the Parliament buildings. And oddly enough, even though we call our BC legislative buildings Parliament buildings, they're not.
They're actually the legislature buildings. So.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
That in Canada, every province has its own legislature, and we often call it the Parliament building.
Yeah.
Anyway, that little known fact for those of you who care, because Canadians, we have our government too, you know.
Yeah.
Anyway, Oh Canada was one of my favorite early samplers.
It was. I think that was your first attempt at doing a sampler type.
Yes, it's a little bit old-fashioned,
Yes.
antique-y looking,
Yeah.
and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed putting all the alphabets in and creating the alphabets, etc. Oh, thank you very much, Joy. Oh, I don't need that. Thank you very much. I did want to just go back briefly and see a few. Oh, Mary Woodrow says 43. Yay!
Yay!
Margie Wees is here. Sorry, is that Wees?
I would say it's
Wees. Marge, it's Wees,
Yeah,
right?
Sorry.
I'm so sorry. Thank you, Karen.
Apologies, Marge.
Cynthia's here. Mary says 43, and Kathy says hello, ladies. And Sue says, I just brought my Thanksgiving sampler to the framer yesterday. Because this is where I taught it, was at Sue Donnelly's Stitcher's Hideaway. Karen Crow says the Thanksgiving is so beautiful. Karen, did you also do that one? I think you might have, and I'm so glad you like it. Hello, Deb Summerlot. Nice to see you. Joey says, just when I think I've seen all your designs and more beautiful ones pop up.
Yeah.
That's great. And Beverly Fleming got here.
Yay.
Wonderful.
And so now I'm just looking.
This is going to be hard because there's lights right there.
Is. And I'm
it's
trying
going to reflect
I'm
into
trying
our...
to find where
49,
it actually is.
yay.
Okay.
She thought she had found some Smyrna Crosses in the Crimson Fire.
I now have found it.
49. Come on, one more person.
And it's going to be hard to show this one, I think, because it is on glass. So
I think if you tilt it down like that. No, not up. Down. There we go. I don't think it'll show too much of the lighting.
Exactly.
Oh, so that looks great.
The Smyrna Cross is the metallic.
Yes. And I can't do it.
Yeah.
But your finger is right there.
Right there.
Yes. Well
That's
done.
the one.
Yes. Thanks, Karen Peterson.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate you saying the new cottage that's what you love. I'm so glad.
And then I love the Bargello on this one.
That Bargello was so fun.
It was. Yes.
It was really like flames.
Yeah.
And it looks like Lange de la Ferme is here. Un petit bonjour de France. Thank you very much. Bonjour back. And Gail says hello. So it looks like we might have 50.
Yay.
Oh, hi from Illinois. Yeah. Anybody know how many we've got now? Because people drop out too.
Absolutely.
And I just want to see if we reached 50.
Did we reach 50?
I'm looking and looking. Love Crimson, says Tanya.
Me too.
Yes. It's a really cool color. And look at, she's got the fire symbol there. And Kim Parain is here from Illinois. Lovely. It's nice to see you. Very, very welcome. I think Kim might not have been here too often. Oh, 47. Some people left.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's okay. That's all right. Thank you all.
Everybody's saying 47. Thanks, everyone. So what do you have on your side?
Well, I have some models here too, and they're not necessarily to do with our Stitch of the Week.
Oh.
Because Stitch of the Week is an awfully neat thing.
Absolutely.
But we can't keep showing only the Stitch of the Week because you've seen them in all your other patterns that you've done. And if not, you must take a Beyond Cross Stitch course. Because they're in the first level.
Yeah.
Level 1.
Level 1.
And you'll get 10 of these PDF patterns in the course. And you can actually learn 10 stitches.
Absolutely.
Which is just a wonderful way to get your feet wet when it comes to specialty stitches. Yes. Really. Looks like Susan Whittaker McDonald, it's her first visit.
Hey, yay, welcome.
Welcome is right. Oh, we're back up to 49, Annette. Thank you. We might make it to 50 after all. Everybody's like rooting for us.
That's right. Tell your friends to come and join. The more, the merrier.
I didn't know what we started.
Yeah,
I started saying,
either.
No, but anyway.
You've already shown that one.
I have too. Yeah. That's right. This is the one I have shown. Hang on. I have to put it away.
Yeah, I think it's down on the bottom there, isn't it? Well, you got those ones.
These are good. And so I wanted to show you some of the ones that are going to be on sale this weekend. There will be a mail out, but if you don't get the mail out, the special code word for the discount box, you know, when you go to the checkout, you have to fill in a code word to get your sale, it's really unique and really secret, okay? Halloween sale, all one word. I think you can remember. So that's good that we that I announced that, and that's what some of these models are being shown
Exactly.
for.
Not all designs are on sale this weekend.
No,
Just the Halloween
Halloween themed.
themed.
And so we have this one, for instance, which is the pumpkin cottage. Looks like Florence Papito is giving us a
Hi.
hi sign.
Yeah.
That's nice. Thank you very much, Florence. I think that it's a little difficult to see what everyone's saying, though. Next time, just say hi.
Yeah.
We find it easier not to have such big things in our thing. Oh, we found it. We got it. We got
yay,
it.
Jennifer.
Thank you, Donna. Thank you, Cynthia.
Yeah.
We made it. Thank you. I'm so glad we got 50.
Oh, 51.
Oh.
Yay. Yeah.
Oh, that was fun.
That was fun.
Just got
Yeah.
to 51. You're all just lovely. Do, do, do.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm still holding the
Yes.
pumpkin sampler. And the reason I picked this one for the Halloween, too, is because you really can see that the people are wearing their costumes. You know, the people in there, the gardeners, etc. And they've got pumpkins on the roof. And it does say, picking pumpkins, harvest done. So it is one of our designs that is really refers to Halloween, although it's innocuous enough that
Absolutely.
you know you can do this and put this up pretty much all fall.
Yeah. I love the colors in it too.
Me too. Can you, by any chance, all of you, can you hear the mower? I mean, it's and the what do you call that? The
Weed whacker.
weed whacker. Can you hear that? I
Yeah.
might have to tell them to stop it.
Yeah, please come after 10:30 on Friday.
Exactly. I mean, my goodness, we do like them
Yeah.
because you know the garden looks very nice
That's
when
right.
they're
Yeah.
done. And then I also wanted to show you some of Kathy's. And we actually have a new collection on our website that I created this week. In other words, I pulled together all the Halloween-oriented designs, and now it's called a collection of Halloween or Halloween collection. So when you go to our website, you can actually go to the word collections in the menu at the top of the horizontal menu bar. There's a word called collections. Click on that, and you'll see right at the very next one is called Halloween collection, and all of Kathy's are in there too. She did a bunch
She did
of Halloween themed designs.
like a lot of boo buttons they were called, which were really cute cats dressed up in Halloween costumes.
They really were.
Yeah.
They're so cute, and yet most people sort of overlook them.
Overlooked them. Yeah.
So I think we're going to just show a few of them so that you can kind of get the drift. And when you look at them in the collection, use the magnifying glass so that you can see all the details. She just went to town on each one of them, and they're very adorable.
Very cute.
Oh, it sounds like they can't hear the mower. Can't hear it. Not really distracting.
It's
Not
just
too
us.
noisy. It's not. It's just a little hum.
Yep.
Oh, well, that's good. We're the ones that can hear
That's
it.
right. Yeah.
I have to stop yelling then.
Yeah.
Sorry. I try to talk over the mower.
Not necessary.
Not necessary. Sorry. So we each have one in our
We do.
hands.
Yes.
And I think we showed this a few weeks ago, but it's a great example. It's the only samples that we have of Kathy's. She's got all the rest at her own house.
Yes.
And there they are. They are adorable. One is the Stitch Witch, and the other one is the Fat Bat Cat.
Fat cat.
And it really is
Yeah.
a fat bat cat. If any of you have an orange cat at home, I just wanted to show the detail. Oops, wrong
Yeah,
one. I was looking at the wrong one. See how cute? And obviously wearing a bat costume and a very fat cat.
Fat orange cat.
With spiders on the moon even. It's just such a simple and cute thing to see, sorry. And this one has
Also
hair made out of
metallic thread.
And there's the fat bat cat just behind her, right there. See, she's just jumping down from her lap.
Yeah.
But can you see that there's beads for hair? Look at that. That is so adorable. And the spider webs on each one are this light metallic thread from Krynic. So if you get that, that'd be good. We do have to kind of make the announcement about Kathy's stuff, though. Go ahead.
Yeah. The frames, the cute little frames that you see, Kathy used to make them herself, and when she retired, 5 years ago now, she also retired from making the frames and the buttons. So we no longer have those, but I'm sure you can find either cute little frames at Michael's or Mill Hill might have some cute
Mhm.
little wooden frames that would work. And
They're completely square.
yeah,
And I think the outside measurement was 6 inches,
6 inches. Yeah,
but inside was what, 4 or 3.5?
4 or something like that. But the other idea you could do with them is make them into the little block.
Why not?
You know, that would look really, really cute to have a block of them.
Actually, these would look very cute with
Absolutely.
a block.
Yes.
Absolutely. That having the buttons that she made herself as well. She painted them. I mean, Kathy does everything really well.
Yes.
And this is one of the buttons, and actually they were made out of willow branches.
Yes.
And they were cut by her husband.
Yeah.
Very carefully, and they would split at least 10%
Absolutely.
of the ones they tried.
Yeah.
And then she painted them with milk paint. And honestly, you know, the amount of effort that went into these frames is phenomenal. So those of you who have one, lucky you.
Yeah.
We still have these two, but other than that, we don't sell them anymore.
Unfortunately, yes.
No. And also, we don't actually carry many of her act packs anymore either, because she wasn't making any more designs. We decided we would continue to carry her designs.
Yes.
But you'll have to source the materials elsewhere.
Yeah. And a lot of the threads that she used were Gentle Art,
Gentle Art, I was just
sampler threads, or Weeks Dye Works. She did use some chronic braid and some beads. So
it's not too difficult
not
to
too
source.
difficult to source.
Okay. So we did want to say that, because Kathy was such a wonderful person, and she also designed for a long time, but now she's focused her entire attention on her children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren, if you can believe it.
Yeah.
And she's got a lot of them.
Yes, she does.
Definitely. Oh, Deb's back. I'm sorry, I didn't even notice you were
you
gone.
went away, Deb. Glad you're back, though.
Cynthia Tenney says you can probably find a wooden frame and paint them yourself.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Yeah. And Linda's out in her backyard. That's good. So what else were you going to show? I know. I was going to show the other Halloween thing.
Absolutely.
That's
and
on
I think
sale.
it also has Smyrna Crosses in it as well, but not on the front. It's probably in the little book.
We'll look at this one. I think we have seen this one a few times already this last few months, because it was fairly new and we finally released it. So this one is also for sale, and it's got little things inside. And I'm going to show those because this little booklet's my favorite part.
It is.
A few of you are already stitching this, actually.
And this is a really fun design to stitch. I just finished stitching it at the beginning of October. It's fun. Fun, fun, fun.
Just lots of colors. Scary Stitches is what it's called. Inside, it's a little needle book. And as you can imagine, we had to put some Scary Stitches inside. And I know many of you find bullions scary, and sometimes French knots.
And scary Smyrnas.
And there they are.
Which aren't really scary at all.
But then you can see that there is a Smyrna as well. They're not that scary.
They're not scary.
But the names were so cute, so I had to use them. And then there is some more inside where the wool, the orange wool inside is. There's the whip chain, the petrified plate stitch, the repulsive roads. I love that one.
Yeah.
And the herringbone.
The horribone.
Oh, right.
Herringbone's hem stitching.
Sorry, I was starting to shake there. I was holding it up for too long. Yeah, there's that one. And the front, of course, of the book, so-called book box. And you can get the book box at Michael's.
Absolutely.
It's not
And then you have to paint it.
And then you paint it.
That's right.
Okay, now they're like right next to us. Can you hear that? I think you probably can. They're right outside the window. And if you can only hear a hum, that's pretty good.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
I love the finishing of Scary Stitches. Thank you, Tommy.
I love the finishing of it too. Yes.
Yes, it is so easy to finish it that way because the box is already made. So all you have to do is paint the box the way you like, whatever color you like, and then you ask Lisa to finish the rest. See, it's so simple.
But I might get you to paint my box though. Since you painted yours.
Oh, that's funny. Linda says that Montenegrin is the most scary stitch in her opinion. I know, it's really funny, isn't it? You first you make this, and then you go back, and then you go back
Yeah.
again, and you're sharing holes. It is. It's really confusing, but there is a pattern.
There is a pattern, absolutely.
And if you start seeing the pattern, it becomes really easy.
Yeah.
So just do it a few times, like in your head, because there's this one stitch that starts it,
Yeah.
and then you go back and up and
Yeah.
over again, and
Yeah.
that is only 3 stitches really
Absolutely.
that you have
Yeah.
to kind of remember. But the first stitch is always
The
confusing.
first stitch of the sequence is always the longest.
Mm-hmm. And you
then
go, what?
You cross like again, and then a straight stitch.
Yeah.
And then you come down and do your long stitch again.
Yeah, but still, you have a scary stitch. So I'm
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
glad to see that, Montenegrin. Deb did hear that because they were right next door to us. Oh, Paulette, 53. Are
yay.
you kidding? We have 53 wonderful ladies and stitchers watching us, and maybe there's even one man there. Who
Oh,
knows?
Well,
Is
welcome.
there a man here in
Yeah.
the house? We have a new member who is a man, so it's possible. I'm looking forward to any male members, by all means. So we have the Stitching Witches, which many of you have probably seen before. It's still a favorite amongst so many people. We sell this constantly.
We do.
I just hope that we have backpacks enough for the sale this weekend. And
That I'm not too sure.
no, exactly, because we do have, let's see if we can just get this.
Uh-huh.
This is the top,
Uh-huh.
and it actually just fits this sampler so that you can see the top, which is cool. And then it goes down, and of course it's got the alphabet and some little pumpkins and a whole bunch of specialty stitches. And then another scene where the crows are trying to get hold of the threads she's trying to stitch with. And some leaves. And some more spider web lace. Some wonderful purple mauve thing. And then the bottom, which is Stitching Witches. And of course, you know it, more lace, more black lace. This time there was no hardanger in this one. I could have put hardanger.
You could have. Yeah.
But I thought it would be better without the hardanger for people who don't do hardanger.
Absolutely. I think it works well the way it is. But
Yeah.
if you want, you could always put a band of hardanger at the bottom.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like Sue Donnelly's got a big smile and a little bit of sweat coming off her happy face. That's good. Mary says, I love the Queen.
Mm-hmm.
And wow, I love the Stitch Witches. Thank you. Tanya says, can be printed off to purchase. Tanya, I think it is a PDF, downloadable PDF. I'm pretty sure all of them that are going to be on sale this weekend are also available as a PDF so that you don't have to wait. Love, love, love the black lace. Thank you all so much for your lovely comments.
And that, I think, also has the Smyrna Cross in it, if I remember correctly.
Yeah,
but
probably.
I can't remember as to where.
Well, you know, it probably does because I use it all the time.
You do. Yes.
I think I should probably use it in our new sampler.
I think you should too.
The Hope sampler.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, we also have some new products.
We do, yes.
And Lisa found some more scissors because really we'd run out of the scissors from Davos.
We from Bowen.
Sorry, Bowen.
Bowen.
Sorry.
Yeah.
We never did.
Yeah.
Thank you, Shelley. So because we had run out and because our supplier didn't have any more of the Bowen scissors that we did love
Yes.
and still do,
Well, the supplier that we were using ended up closing, so
it was difficult.
we're now on the hunt for
Exactly.
a new supplier.
And it's possible we may still get more of the Bowen. So we've just kind of taken that. I think he's already been there once.
Yeah. Doing the circle, I think.
Yeah, so we've already taken a few off that we actually sold out of.
Mm-hmm.
And there's one that's left because we can get that one again. But in our scissor page, you will find 4 new scissors. Very exciting.
Mm-hmm.
And we love the Solingen. Actually, Lisa in particular has already got a Solingen pair of scissors. And it's so, I've never had a pair in my hand. They are awesome. They are more expensive.
They are definitely more expensive, but you can tell they're quality scissors.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
I mean, you hold them in your hand and they make your hand feel delicate.
Yeah.
I don't have such delicate hands. So as soon as I put it on my hands, I just thought, oh, you know, this is like, it feels like spun spider web. It's
Absolutely.
just elegant and light, really cuts well. So it
Yeah.
is worth the money. But what you all probably want to know is
They're gonna drive you crazy. Just ignore them. Ignore them. Ignore them.
he's like a
Yeah.
buzzing fly
Yeah.
in my ear. Jeepers, get out.
So,
Anyway, so we're going to show them to you here now, and they are on our website. They won't be on sale because they're brand new,
yeah.
but they are available on our website. And get them while you can, because we
They're-
only have a few in as a trial.
Yeah, as a trial, and they are absolutely gorgeous. This is the first pair, and it is called the Filigree, and they're Solingen. And let's see if you can see how beautiful they are. Look how nice the tip is.
Yeah,
And oh, the feel of them, it's like butter.
it kind of is.
You
It's-
can feel the nice, smooth glide of
yeah.
them.
If you know anything about holding a pair of scissors like that in your hand, you know that there's some that just feel way better.
Yeah.
And you can't tell. I mean, it's not like the Bowen scissors aren't good. In fact, they cut beautifully.
They do, absolutely.
And even they have a really nice feel in
Yeah.
your hands. But I must say, these are superior.
Are absolutely, they're much smoother. And
these are luxury pairs.
Yes.
Really?
Yes, they
You
are.
can consider that. We have
Yeah.
like a moderate pair of the Bowen, and the luxury brand is
Exactly.
the Solingen.
So we now have a Cadillac compared to a VW car, a bug.
Not quite. Because a VW bug is cute as a button.
And so were the Bowens.
That's true. They were nice.
That's right.
It's almost like a Cadillac versus a...
How about a Volkswagen versus a Mercedes?
Oh, jeepers. I don't know. I used to be married to someone who really liked cars, and it just does not work for me. Anyway, we love
That
them all.
analogy doesn't work? Okay. This is the next pair. And can you see how... And it's called the Decorative. And they've got a nice little decoration on them, but they also have a really fine tip, and they're also very smooth.
I think this was supposed to be like a peacock tail. I'm
It
pretty
could
sure
be.
at some point this
Could be.
particular design is very old, and it looks like I believe they used to call that the
Yeah.
peacock tail or peacock feather design. I'm not quite sure on the handles, but you know, I've seen ones like this before made by people who didn't do them as well, and so they look a little clunky. But
Yeah.
these look still amazingly elegant.
Absolutely.
Sue Donnelly says she was laughing about the finishing being so easy because of these. I get it now.
Yeah.
I'm so dumb.
And then this is the last pair of Solingens that we have, and it's called the Diamond Star. Now, these scissors, we don't have any in stock because we only got one pair, and I'm claiming them.
She's bad.
And as you can see, it kind of looks like, I don't know if you can see right there.
Well, a
Kind
little
of
too close.
still too close.
Yeah.
Looks like little diamonds, but there's no diamonds in it.
They're diamond shaped.
They're diamond
I think
shaped.
that's the idea, but they
Yeah.
also sparkle.
Oh yeah, and they feel so nice.
They're actually the best ones.
Yeah.
In my humble opinion.
And unfortunately, I have ordered them, but we don't have them in stock right
we
now.
have ordered a fair number of them, so
Yeah.
hopefully we'll have enough for you guys.
Yeah.
But it's nice to see them in person, you know, before you, because pair of scissors, they can be expensive,
Mm-hmm.
unless of course you're a collector, in which case you'll pay anything for a new pair of scissors.
And I will. I will. As a matter of fact, the very first pair of scissors, nice scissors that I ever got, Thea sold them to me.
Mhm.
And they were, can't remember, Gingers. And they were from the collector's edition, and they were a flat gold. And I still love those scissors.
Did you get the serrated? Did I get you the serrated edge?
Serrated edge.
Those were
Yeah.
my favorite.
Yeah.
I would love to have a pair
Mhm.
of serrated edge.
Yeah.
And Tricia, how many scissors does one need? Well, just ask yourself, okay? So how many flowers does one need? You know, like how many, meals does one need? We just need more and more and more.
And
That's all.
it has nothing to do with need. It has to do with want.
It's love. That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
And love seeing it in real life. It helps when choosing scissors. You're right, Joy.
Absolutely.
How big are the scissors? They're all 3.5
3.5 inch.
No bigger.
Yeah.
No 3 3/4.
Yeah.
3 3.5. That's it. And Tricia, you're right. It is called a peacock scissor. At least that's what I thought it was called.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that you've
But
confirmed that.
Solingen calls them decorative.
Yes. Well, Solingen.
Yeah.
Linda says, I want to stitch your Jingle Bell farm soon. It's so beautiful. Thank you.
Yep.
I'm so glad to hear that you want to stitch it because it is fun to stitch all the different kinds of trees. Replying to Tricia. Donna says, lots. That's so cute.
How many projects do you have? Yeah, you need pretty much a pair of scissors for each project.
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
At least.
Yeah.
And Karen's a scissor hoarder.
Yeah, me too, Karen. I think we should form a club.
Oh, wouldn't that be cool?
Yeah.
We did actually have a huge scissor expose at one point, didn't we?
That's right, exactly. Yes, I should take a picture of my cupboard where I have all my scissors because I'm guessing I'm probably upwards of 25 to 30 pairs right now.
Can you believe it?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have that many, I can tell you that. I love them, but not to the point where I'm collecting them.
Oh yeah, no, I collect them. I've got Dovos, which are absolutely lovely. Same with Solingen, they're fantastic. Bowen, Ginger.
Okay, well, I have one for your collection right here, and we are selling this one as well. I think this is the most adorable, cutest, funniest little pair of scissors ever. I'm sure you've seen these before.
Yeah.
These are actually also by
Bowen.
Bowen, right?
Yeah.
Yes. And so you can get these, and they are like little cats. Can we have something dark to put behind them so you can see? Let's see. Yeah, so it's not confusing. There you go. So if you could hold that up, and I'll hold this in front, okay? There. Now you can see what they look like. And I'm going to go a little closer so you can see the cat in the top. And of course, the whole thing forms a cat head with very large eyes. And it's just like, kind of like a Halloween scissor to me. It would also go really well with the cat sampler if you have
Absolutely.
to have one.
And what's great about these, they also come with a little measuring tape.
Yeah, so we have a little pair.
Yeah.
And they are quite inexpensive. And oddly enough, they do snip quite well, but they're, of course, nothing like the butter ones we just talked about.
Yeah.
They're very good to take traveling with you so that if you lose them, it's not going to kill you.
Yeah. Oh, you forgot the
I forgot the tip.
Guide. I'll
She's
put the
gonna
tip
put
on.
the tip on. And then we also got, which I think is a really good alternative for people who don't want to spend that much money at first on their very first Hardanger scissors. These are a DMC scissor. And believe it or not, I just think they're really pretty.
They are.
They are. They have this wonderful, they call it marbleized, but really it's like a purple and pink and blue, and it's like peacock colors.
Yeah, and I think that one's called Purple Essence, actually.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, it's just adorable. And look at the point. I mean, oops, let's see if I can get the point.
Get the point in?
Let's see if we can get the point. There we go. A little bit shiny so you can see. They're very, very sharp. They actually have very good action, and we've cut with them. The linen works well. So it's a very reasonably priced little pair of scissors that actually
if you're just
sold
starting
by DMC.
Absolutely. If you're just starting out doing Hardanger, they would be a good starter pair.
So I'm really glad because we have to have a pair of scissors that cuts Hardanger, and no matter what.
Yeah.
And we want to be sure that all our scissors cut Hardanger, except this one. I wouldn't use this one.
No, I tried. The point is not sharp enough.
Don't use the cat scissors. They're cute and they're funny, and you can snip all sorts of
threads and things like that.
Crafts, whatever, anything cat-like, or just give it to someone who loves cats.
Yeah.
And we have a few more comments. Cynthia says it's called a collection.
Yes, it is.
Exactly.
Ooh.
My best friend's son used hers to pry open a jar.
I would be livid too, yes. I hate to tell you what my husband did with one pair of my scissors, but it wasn't prying open a jar. He actually used them to cut the nose hairs, and it's like, oh, gross.
Sterilize.
Yeah, that's right, exactly. Where's the peroxide? Don't use my scissors to do that.
Oh, that's funny. Did she let him live, says Donnelly. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's your son, you know, what are you going to do? I mean, there is a point where, you know, even your son can't go past that.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
sorry,
yeah.
but scissors come before sons.
Well, I told my husband if he values his life, he wouldn't use them to cut plastic.
Oh, that's funny. Wanda says, I collect scissors too.
Yep.
I don't know. There's something about scissors that are so exquisite.
Absolutely.
Usually the machinery or the mechanics of a scissor can really get you. Those kitty scissors are absolutely adorable.
They are, yes.
It's just adorable to me. And we usually don't go for things like that. We
No.
try to make it really, you know, either elegant or extremely well put together, and usually not such funny kinds of things. But when I spotted that one, I thought, oh, cat lovers. And stitchers are cat lovers. So far, I've been okay with just basic scissors, but watching you could be dangerous. We do get a little excited about them. They don't come up on the website. Thank you, Wanda. They should come up.
They should. If you put scissors, I would think.
So go to shop.
Yeah.
Okay, go to shop. And I do want you to do this because I really want them to show up.
Absolutely.
So go to shop and then go under, I think it's either accessories or tools. Anyway, you've got to find tools.
Yeah.
And then under tools are scissors and needles. And because we also have some new needles.
And I think if you also put in the search
at
the top, scissors.
Yeah, they should come up under
come
scissors. Not maybe the words you're using. Just use the word scissors and hopefully they'll come up for you.
Exactly. But if not, please let us know because that's no good. We want you to find the scissors.
Oh. Yes, please let us know. Even not here because we might not catch it here, but do send us an email at info@victoriasampler.com so that we'll know. Marcy Smith's late to the party.
Oh.
Look, she's so cool with her sunglasses on. Thank you very much, Wanda, for letting us know if that's the case. Tammy says, my hubby makes sure if he can use a pair of scissors first besides the obvious kitchen shears. Can you tell us the prices? No, because I can't remember, Karen. I'm sorry. They're somewhere around 55 to 65, somewhere in there. The new ones.
Yeah, I'd say they're, and that's U.S. funds.
And it says the DMC ones are not coming up, is what Wanda says.
Oh.
Well, I don't think you look up under DMC. Just find the scissors under tools in our shop.
Exactly.
Will they be in by Christmas?
I hope so.
We are going to make sure that they are somehow, by hook or by crook. We have such a hard time with the mail. And these are coming from the States?
They're coming from the States.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the issue is, I hate to say this because I'm not political, but the problem with the American mail system has really affected all of us. And it isn't just the American mail, I know, but that has also been tampered with. And then there's also, of course, any COVID issues. And that has been really difficult to handle for most people.
Absolutely.
You know, there are mail issues in all countries, but we have found that because people tell us we haven't received our parcel, it's not because they don't arrive, they just arrive quite a bit later. So
exactly, and
best.
Tanya could tell you, you know, she ordered something in August, and I think you just received it, what, last week, Tanya?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
and there's a lot more mail these days, and that's why I say because of COVID is probably the overriding issue.
Absolutely.
Because, you know, people are ordering.
More and more people are ordering online.
They just have to.
Yeah, the mail is kind of overloaded.
So I can see that. And that it's not a diss against America.
Yeah.
Okay, just so you know,
Yeah.
not political.
Yeah, yeah.
Will they be in by Christmas is the question we are asking ourselves too.
Absolutely. And the other day I heard if you're planning on ordering anything for Christmas, do it earlier than you did last year because the mail delay.
Yeah, that was just, I think that was just a Canadian station that we were watching. I had the same issue. Donna says she just on the website and found all the scissors. Yay!
Yay!
Thank you. Yeah. Cat scissors are on the website. Thank you so much for checking for us. And Wanda, just go to the shop. And you might not be actually on your desktop computer. And that's how I usually find things. So it could be when you're on your phone, it might not be as easy to find.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. So try your tablet or desktop for just a little bit easier navigation possible. Anyway, I did want to show you the needles too,
Yes.
and it's already 10:30. Oh my goodness.
Oh God, that's okay.
Okay, so new needles that
Yeah.
Lisa found.
Yeah.
Okay, and I think you've probably seen these before
Yeah.
on other websites, but we now carry them because Lisa not only found them but tried them.
And they are divine. They're well worth the money you pay for them.
And they are called Easy Guide Ball Tip Needle.
Yeah.
And tell them what your experience was.
Oh, it's so nice to stitch with. They don't snag or pierce the fabric at all. Kind of moves the thread out of the way as you're stitching with it. They're just really, really nice needles.
And they feel good in your hands?
They feel good in your hand. They thread easily.
Well, it looks to me like they're also fairly long. They're not so short.
Yeah.
And I like that too, so that you've got a needle.
Absolutely.
Rather than, you know, you're trying to hold onto the needle with the tips of your fingers.
Now, what I haven't tried with them is doing knots yet. I haven't done any knots with them.
Okay, well, we'll try that next week.
Yeah.
And these ones are also on our website, and under tools, look for needles.
Yeah.
Because we have lots of needles.
But I think right now we're out of the size 26. We've got the size 24, but not the size 26 at this point in time. But they are on order.
Of the ball tip needles?
Yeah, of the ball tip needles.
Holy mackerel, those went quickly.
They did.
And now we have also a gold 24 tapestry needle.
Yeah.
24 is the usual nice thing, and the gold plating will also protect against rust.
Yes.
We really recommend you just tuck one of these in your parcel, or 2 or 3 of them. They're $1 each. They are really worth using as far as a gold needle is concerned, because they don't rust.
They're also very nice to stitch with too. So you know.
Oh, good. Lorraine's put up some link replying to Susan. How lovely.
Yeah.
I love the Easy Guide needle. See, lots of people already
have them.
And of course, we are behind the times, but we at least now have them in stock, which is lovely. Okay, we've got to go. I can't believe it.
We can't continue on. It's like an hour already. Boy, were we gabby today or what?
We had so much to share. Share, overshare. Anyway, we hope you have a really good weekend.
Absolutely.
And happy Halloween pattern sale this weekend. And next week, a new stitch along. So don't forget, get all of the patterns, because we're not going to give them away free after next week. Okay?
Absolutely. So
grab them while you can.
Grab your harvest pattern.
That's the end.
Yeah.
Next week. And the new one is actually already designed,
but we're not going to tell them about that.
No, but it's
you
already
have to wait until next week. Tune in next week for more exciting, fun things to stitch.
Exactly. Have a lovely week, everyone. Thank you, ladies, for coming and seeing us and sticking with us for a whole hour.
Thank you for joining us.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, we have another one.
I know.
Are we going to do another big smile?
Exactly.
Bye.